I wanna be down with all this bullshit.
Alright, so boom. I know this movie came out like 6 months ago, but ever since that first trailer came out, I've been meaning to watch it too. I mean, look at this cast, dog. Tiana Paris and Jamie Foxx is already a crazy duo of niggas to cast. But hold on. People they got cast as our main characters. Naija Borajon Boyega, the real goats. This a real ass dude, both on screen and off. I low-key do still gotta watch The Woman King, but that's for another day. You feel me? That's a whole other day. They cloned Tyrone. Who cloned Tyrone? Who is Tyrone? Clearly you ain't watched the movie if you asking these questions, but hey, it's cool. It's cool. This movie follows a ragtag trio of misfits in a hood known as the Glen. These past few years, we've gotten like a new wave of blaxploitation movies that have been absolute heat. Or maybe this genre never went away at all. Really, who knows? Not me. But this trio consists of Fontaine the Plug, Yo-Yo the Sex Worker, and Slick Charles, the 1995 International Players Ball Pimp of the Year. This nigga gotta be related to a pimp named Slickback. I mean, just look at him. Also, look at the difference in everyone's drip here. Yo-Yo and Slick, clean as f. And then there's Fontaine. He missed the memo, dog. This nigga look like a bum. The grown out fade, the dirty sweats, bro, I know this nigga stink. And look, maybe he just want to be comfortable. I get that, but the grills throw me off, dog. Like, are you trying to look clean or do you not care? Decide, please. He need to spend a day with Vic Blends, bro. I promise all his problems will fade away. Pun intended. Slick got on the pimp named Slickback cosplay. Of course, you feel me? It's the nigga brand. It just makes sense. Hey, Yo-Yo with the fur coat plus big hoops combo, clean. Hey, bro, yellow already my favorite color, so. Oh yeah, and when I say Fontaine is the plug, I don't mean he's selling that green. This Fontaine deal with that white. This is a man who sells drugs. Granted, it's really just circumstance. This is a blaxploitation film, so of course they're gonna like tackle the nuances of why these people are where they are in the first place. But yeah, these three don't really f with each other in the beginning of this movie, like at all. But Yo-Yo's most definitely the most likable just as a person in general, and she becomes the glue between them and kind of brings that likability out of everyone else. Likability, likeness, likableness. English, dog, what the I mean, Slick is Jamie Foxx, so that is already being carried by pure charisma. But Fontaine is this hardened, brooding type who's all about his business and shit. He clearly got a huge chip on his shoulder and he's doing whatever he can to support himself and Ma Dukes and whatnot. Also, god damn, this Jean Boyega got range for days. Something about these British niggas, dog. They be hitting that accent switch like it's nothing. Every single one of them has at least 4 accents in the tank just waiting for that perfect role. I feel like Hobie was the first time I heard Daniel Kaluuya use his British accent in a role, and even then Hobie speaks in like slightly different accents. I hear a little roadman, a little cockney. I don't know any other specific British accents for real. Yeah. Posh? Is posh an accent? You feel me? Like you talk posh? I don't know, bro. Let me not speak on no shit I don't know about. One of you British niggas, let me know like all the different accents, please, cause I'm just waffling. I'm just chatting. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, let's get back to this. I'm thinking about how to talk about this movie without just spoiling the whole thing, and I'm torn as between just going for it or like only spoiling the beginning. Hey, bro, look, it's been like 6 months, dog. Go watch the shit and come back. Anyway, frame 1 of this movie, the main character gets put on a t-shirt, packed up immediately. Fontaine, we just learned your name and you're already smoked? Damn! Okay, but clearly this movie's called They Clone Tyrone, so something curious is about to happen, right? But this name Fontaine, not Tyrone. So boom, the responds like it's GTA, nothing happened at all. He definitely don't remember at least. But before he got packed up last night, he pulled up on Slick Charles, the #1 international pimp of the year, to get his money. And Yo-Yo happened to be there too, you feel me? Slick Charles is on everybody's bad side at the beginning of this movie. Fontaine needs his money and Yo-Yo's tired of being controlled by this nigga. But these two both watched Fontaine get packed up right outside the crib. So why is this nigga back? Really, how is this nigga back? None of them knew at the time, but in this moment, a Hall of Fame trio was born. Fontaine basically forces them to help investigate what the f happened to him, so they pull up on the dudes that packed him up in the first place, only to find some weird ass shit. They got a whole lab just hiding underground, and guess what? They clone Fontaine. You probably guessed at this point, but Slick over here accidentally getting faded off some new experimental shit. This man accidentally sniffed powdered whippets and accidentally killed someone. Huh? Turns out this shit is in the chicken too. I know I just skipped a large chunk of this movie, but why you ain't watched this shit yet? It's not on me. It's on you. Anyway, boom, they got this weird drug in the chicken too. The same whippets that Sniff was accidentally sniffing earlier. On some Joker laughing gas, it's making everyone in this restaurant go dummy crazy. I seen Fontaine start laughing and I knew something was wrong. This nigga having fun? Oh, hell nah. So Yo-Yo of course activates the charm, you feel me? The wits are on 1,000.
Black women are beautiful, but let me refocus.
She figures out this is some Illuminati white people doing crazy things in the shadows type shit. It's all about control. Remind you of anything? Just kidding. JK, you feel me? Like, this is all just entertainment, you know. I'm clearly just joking. As I was watching this movie, I simply could not help but think about Sorry to Bother You. The parallels were most definitely paralleling, but Sorry to Bother You kind of goes in a direction that you simply do not expect when you start the movie. Some movies are kind of predictable, right? It doesn't make them bad or anything, but sometimes you can just tell where things are gonna go. But Sorry to Bother You? Nah, that movie is a trip. But anyway, they clone Tyrone. Shit gets really real when the shadow feds pull up on our main trio. Fontaine and Slick get hit with the niggas is completely frozen at the mercy of this man's command. Shit is real now. The enemy has shown themselves for real. We were really on some Scooby-Doo mystery game type shit before, but they flew too close to the sun. Dude basically explains to them that their hood and many others across the nation are being experimented on in terms of like cloning technology and shit, all for the ultimate purpose of control. So when we saw Fontaine get packed up and respawn 12 hours later, it was all by design. So instead of killing the three of them, this guy just kind of trusts that they're spooked enough to cancel this whole quest. Seems that was a big mistake. At first, Fontaine and Slick are like, yeah, f this dog, what the f is the point? This nigga Slick going through a crisis of conscience because he truly never was the 1995 Players Ball International Pimp of the Year. And Fontaine, remember how he was trying to support him and his Ma Dukes and shit? Well, all a lie. Both of their lives were lies. Naturally, these two are extremely distraught and discouraged about this entire quest, so niggas have logged off and retired from the game. But Yo-Yo on the other hand, Yo-Yo the glue, Yo-Yo the goat, Yo-Yo the god, she said job's not finished. It's time to save the hood. If these motherfuckers won't help me, fine, I'll do it myself. Great intentions, but this fails almost immediately, and now she's in the clutches of the shadow feds. But Yo-Yo don't even have to be there in person to be the glue that binds everyone together, because eventually Fontaine and Slick suit up and come up with the greatest plan of all time to stop the shadow feds. All they needed to do was bring the whole hood together, and that they did. Even the nigga that put Fontaine in a blunt at the beginning is here. Joel Taylor is a real GOAT, bruh. The way the comedy in this movie is just kind of interwoven into all of the serious shit is done so masterfully. Apparently a lot of parts of the dialogue in this movie were improvised too, and you can definitely feel it with Jamie Foxx and Tiana Paris's dialogue specifically. John Boyega gotta be more serious in this role, so it's harder to tell with him like what's improv and what's not. But after a quick Google on Joel Taylor and looking at his other works, dog, I need to see more from this man. Please get back in the booth and drop more heat. This was his first like full feature film, and he bodied this shit. And he got a little cameo at the end of this movie too, where we finally meet Tyrone. They fucking clone Tyrone. There he is, look. I think it's fun that you're left throughout the whole movie wondering if Tyrone is a character, a theme, an idea, all until the end. I mean, maybe Tyrone is all of the above, really. But yeah, you should watch this movie if you haven't already. I mean, if you watch me talk about this movie and spoil the ever-loving at it, I would have hoped you already seen the movie. But if not, go watch this. Anyway, shout out, they clone Tyrone. Bars.
Come here, dance. I don't wanna be no fan. She wanna.